Best part, can't bite you.
It was worth. I didn't go home after that.
She got the super gluck gluck.
And I'd like to introduce y'all to Griselda.
What's going on? You're tuned into the Y'all Points podcast. We are the freshest crew, and I go by the name of A2.
Jonathan the Great.
This is Sam, a.k.a. Summertime Sammy.
Ooh.
And this is Kyle, the king of the house.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Where we at, Kyle?
Man, we are outside.
Grilling and chilling.
Beautiful day.
You got attacked by a bug.
Grilling and chilling. We had burgers with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
We got nice mixed drinks by Sam the Sommelier.
Boop. What was that?
I don't know.
All right.
Y'all know what I was trying to say.
No.
But yeah, man, we at our house. You know, this isn't a new studio. It's just a little bit more under construction. We got to get the fountain installed.
The beer fountain, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the suit of armor is coming soon. So we're just taking a little bit longer.
I finally got my wish.
Exactly. You know, all these years, but
7 seasons in a movie, man.
right. Welcome to the podcast. We're outside.
Man, it feels like eternity since I've seen you guys. Like a lot has happened.
At least been a week.
Yeah.
So much. It hasn't been long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can go and get.
What do you mean?
Hit me.
You was the main one talking about we shouldn't have took a break.
We shouldn't have. Look, it's not my fault that you guys have poor planning. All right? Listen here, people, listeners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got robbed of a few episodes because I wasn't there to save it. All right.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
we're there, then we would be like, well, it makes more sense to put an episode out so we can keep these people entertained. Like, why would you not do that?
You want to know why?
No, I don't want to know why. I want to hear your.
That's right, because you don't want to. You don't want to be challenged.
No, because I don't want to hear your poor excuses. Okay.
Well, hey,
Now,
man.
moving on.
Hey, he's got a mic.
We're moving.
He's got a microphone, so you know he can do an episode himself, but he won't.
No,
Don't tell me.
I actually
You got
would
the
like to see.
access.
Don't tell me.
Hey, Patreon or our subscribers. You might get a solo episode of just Jonathan Rand for 30 minutes.
It's gonna be the zone.
People like, this is what I have to say about the Jews.
No, man. Jonah Hill saved us. Jonah Hill saved us all. Notice here.
Man.
How y'all doing, man? It has been a while since I seen y'all coons.
Man, I'm
And
tired.
Sam.
I'm real tired, man.
Tired of what?
I'm tired from being in the air.
Oh, you traveled, huh?
I did travel,
Where'd you go?
man. So I left Thursday morning on my way over to Thailand, right?
You just smacking all of it in the mic. It's like, why? Why giving our people, our listeners that?
Hey, they can feel like, you know, I'm in their ear eating in the cheeseburger.
Mhm.
But man, fucked up.
What'd you do?
So I didn't fuck up. So everybody knows the whole standby thing, right? You know how it works. You know, there's
Say
a
Biden.
I said the pilot messed up.
nah.
Biden.
It could be Biden.
Yeah.
But nah, man, Sleepy Joe. I ended up so I booked a flight right over to I booked a flight over to Singapore, right? And this one was the one that's comped and all that. So that was all good, all fine, dandy, fantastic. And then there was a little leg of the trip that was going from Singapore to Bangkok, right? And that's the way I know, right? But that was the one that I had paid for, and then like the hotel and all that shit, right? So here I am, all excited. I woke up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere I ain't never been. I'm adventuring and shit. And then I get to Denver. I get to Denver. And I look at the boarding totals, and it's, you know, that's when that sweat started pouring, man.
Oh
'Cause
man,
it was looking like 8 people had booked for a standby, and I was number 5. And there was 2 seats left.
oh man.
So I was gonna have to start slaying niggas if I wanted to get on that plane.
Too.
To the gulag.
So I'm just sitting there, you know, and I'm just not looking at it because I'm like, maybe I'll get lucky. And I'm seeing just like all these like disheveled faces around there who's thinking the same shit I am.
Did you have your "I love my family in Bangkok" t-shirt on?
I ain't been home in 7 years.
I want to see my daughter.
yeah. You should have.
I just want to save her from the walking streets.
Oh God.
I just want to see my son, who's now a daughter.
He's very sexy.
Subscribe to his OnlyFans.
Her. But yeah, man. So I'm looking at I'm looking at just the boarding totals and all that, and everything is checking in. So it'll show you on the app how many people have checked into the flight who are actually supposed to be on there. And so I'm seeing those just get fewer and fewer. And I'm like, God damn it, it's about to happen, ain't it? So, you know, I settled into the reality. I was like, I'm not making it on this flight. And then I go up to the counter. I'm like, hey, what's the standby list look like? And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll call you. And they're like, they say, you'll call me. And they're like, mm-hmm. So I was like, nah. yeah, sure. So I'm like, yeah, this shit ain't about to happen. And sure enough, they call these two, you know, dusty, crusty looking motherfuckers who's up there. Yeah. And here I am. Because, you know, I was trying to get in first class. And you got to look the part if you go in first class.
It's glorious.
So, you know, here I am all suited and booted and shit. You know, looking, just got the fresh cut the other day. You know.
He was ready for some women boys.
Fresh sweatpants on with some sandals.
Goddamn right.
You had a Cookie Monster fitted hat on.
He was ready.
I ain't that classy. But yeah, man. So then they get on, and I was like, all right, I can do one or two things. I can try and go to like a different city and then try to get to San Francisco, or I can go home. And then just lazy Alex just consumed me. It was like, go home, you can sleep. So I was like, you know what? I checked and see like if I could get there in time, and they were just like, no way, that shit was happening. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go home. And so then I booked a flight for Wichita. And while I was just sitting there, there was this one lady who was like looking through her bags and shit.
Oh,
and,
no.
What? No. She was looking through her bags and she asked me, she was like, hey, can you call my phone? I can't find it. You know, I'm like, all right.
Scumbag Alex.
And then he was scumbag. And she was like 65. So she was like barely on the edge of my preference. But so she's like asking me for that. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll help you out. So I call her phone, it rings and whatnot.
Detonate it.
That's what the news was about.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some turbulence here on the ground. We will not be taking off today.
I'd have been so mad at that shit.
She like ripped off her mask because she's young and she's got away.
No. It's like, you know, fuck it. You know, they gonna suspect me anyway. I'm the only nigga in this terminal. But so yeah, I help her out. I call it and whatnot, and then she's like, "I'm like, all right, what kind of phone do you have?" And she's like, "Oh, it's an Android." So I'm like, "Okay." I go into the little Find My Phone app and whatnot, and it shows that it's on the Denver airport Wi-Fi. So I'm like, "All right, I ain't got time to kill. I'm gonna help you find it." So then we go up and down the terminal looking for like ringing it and see if we can hear it and whatnot. And I was like, "Wait, where were you last before that?" And she's like, "I went to McDonald's." So we go over to McDonald's. We go over to the counter and like call it, and then you hear ding, 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 ah! So I was like, okay, that sounds like that'd be hers. And sure enough, we go back, she gets her phone back, and she's just like, oh my God, thank you. You know, you don't know how much this means to me. Shit, I'm getting to it.
She said, let me take out my teeth really quick.
That's the best part. Can't bite you.
It was worth it. I didn't go home after that.
She got the super gluck gluck.
And I'd like to introduce y'all to Griselda.
She just kind of like sachets in here or whatever.
She was alive during Prohibition, everyone.
That honestly does sound
Her
like that.
pussy
could be
smells like the Carter administration.
It could be like the beginning of some cheesy Lifetime movie. Some relationship for him. Like he was a whore, she was a grandma.
Match made in heaven.
He was only trying to go to Bangkok, and she was trying to bang some cock.
The plane didn't take off, but their love did.
We can't have the action voice for this.
No, man, because it's about family. It's about family.
He wanted a first class seat, but it turns out his face would be used as a seat.
I thought she was gonna say he wanted a first class seat, but he got in some first class cheeks. But okay, so I help her out or whatever. And she's like all happy and all that shit. So like we go back because she's going to Wichita too. And so then yeah, I know y'all was gonna say that shit.
Go around this corner.
Her grandkids.
But so she gets to talking and whatnot, and we're just like going back and forth. It's like, yeah, people don't help each other anymore. And I'm like, yeah, well, people don't like have the time and doing all that shit. And she's like, yeah, I mean, it's like those Democrats. And then it was like almost like that. And I was like, no.
And his penis shrunk 2 inches smaller.
He's like, we could have been somebody.
Put on sunglasses after that. Those Democrats drops them.
Her hat was up the whole time. Then her hat was in the bag. It said Trump 2024.
She was wearing it backwards. It's like, hold on, let me block this sun real quick.
That's rough.
Yeah, I never expected a color to help me.
Oh man,
That's crazy. I finished the story, but I got called colored the other day.
That's pretty much it, man. I mean, I don't know. We kept talking, but I was just like, there was a little bit in the back of my mind. I was like, I'm not gonna start shit.
I thought she was gonna give you
that. Then kudos to you.
I thought she was gonna give you a ticket to Bangkok. I thought she was like the president of like
Kyle.
Thailand or something.
Kyle,
Like,
you know my luck, okay?
Honestly, well,
you helped the old lady and nothing came out of it.
No.
Not even a shiny nickel. Or
No. Because I was collecting some U.S. quarters, right? Because I'm getting up in age, I got to start collecting shit. And if she'd have had a Florida or New Hampshire quarter, I'd have been straight. That'd have been exactly what I needed.
What if she would have tipped you in a hay penny?
You can go get you a cheeseburger and a penny whistle and a.
Oh no, you're not fooling, are you?
Go spin it off in one place.
that's well, okay. Who got called a colored like a couple weeks ago or whatever?
Oh, it's me.
You?
Oh.
You got called colored?
That'd be weird.
I mean, you never know.
Like, all
Strange
right.
things happen. But no. So I went to AutoZone. I was getting something. I was checking out and whatnot.
Auto you?
that light's never all lit up. It's either Auto Z or Zone.
But so I walk in. I'm talking to the guy behind the counter and all this jazz.
You
and,
get his number?
Yeah, actually, sort of.
All right.
Sort of. But he was pretty much just talking about how he like used to live in Arkansas and all this shit. Yes. Oh fuck, I said it wrong. Arkansas.
Nah, you got it right.
Arkansas. You said it right.
No,
Yep.
it's
Arkansas. Yep.
Yeah. Whatever floats your boat, doesn't matter. But anyway, he's like, yeah, I just grew up around lots of people, like Asian people, coloreds. That was my look.
Was he old?
No, he's like, he wasn't that old. He's probably a little bit older than like us and all that
Whoa.
shit. Just by a
Not
smidge.
coloreds.
Yeah. I was just
That's
like,
crazy.
okay.
Well, because you were probably thinking of that story I told about the whole Tyler thing. Where a dude I was in the class with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it was crazy how that happened. And then somebody was like, yeah.
At least the Asian people got the word people added to it.
Yeah, but it was just, he's just like, I was like, okay. And then like we're going on and on and I was like, he's like, oh yeah, so I just moved here and I mean, I'm not with my wife anymore because blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't blame you. I don't really go outside much. I just play games. He's like, oh, what do you play? I'm like, go Sasaki Sushi. And he's like, yeah, that's cool. Hey, here's my gamer tag. If you know, we can play together. And I'm trying to get my receipt, and he writes the stuff out. And I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, did he put the heart on there too?
He looked up at you, bit his lip.
It was more of an XOXO.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
But,
that was his
you know-
gamer tag, right? XOXO.
No, that was after. He's like Mike. And I was like, hey. But no, I was just like, I hate when people do that. When like they sort of force their friendship on you.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, I don't play online with people
I need
anymore.
friends. I'm lonely.
Yeah.
My wife left me.
Like that ain't got shit to do
I
with
work
me.
at AutoZone.
Nice enough guy, but I
He's gonna hear this.
Yeah.
I thought you were my friend.
I knew I couldn't
me.
trust the color.
You were nice to me. The last time somebody from AutoZone wanted to contact me, I gave him a fake phone number.
Man.
And I knew the guy. I worked with him at the Warren. I just did not want to hang out with him.
that's man.
At least it's easy enough for you to like pass up on that one. Because if you happen to see him again, hey man, you didn't add me. I couldn't read your handwriting. Like,
Which his handwriting was like dog shit.
Wait,
yeah, he
when
works at AutoZone.
when was this?
Oh, this is like a few days ago.
So it was like, wasn't it raining a couple of days ago?
Maybe yeah.
Just be like, it got smudged when you went
I
outside.
ain't making excuses for not hitting the nigga back. Like, no. I was like, look, man, yeah.
Like, man,
I
you
play
weird.
Xbox now, man. I mean, I want you to do blah, blah. What do you want me to do? But yeah, man. Yeah, I called the color and I took it well.
What was his name?
I forgot.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't really call you colored. He just called people colored.
Maybe he didn't know.
He probably thought you was either white or something else. I don't know.
I get that a lot.
No one just randomly says colored in front of a black man.
Did he look around when he said it to you?
He worked with like an older black dude, so that was the crazy thing about it. So you know that dude has been called colored before, and he's like, I'm used to it.
Yeah. He was around since Prohibition.
Man.
Nah, he just agrees with him. He's like, you right. We working here at AutoZone. It's too many doggies.
Damn, Doc is coming in here for the oil. Damn baboons just gonna sweat it out.
Ain't no worse to work under the car because you don't even know what's the human and what's the oil.
Yeah.
I saw this dog get out the car and his oil light came on. He was so damn dark.
See, all that and everything. You know, you making jokes in here.
Which one of them cars yours? Is the one with the big ass rims, nigga?
And you got people getting shot by walking up to a door and ringing the doorbell.
Man, fuck.
Hey, what happened?
Kansas City.
Man, it's hard in them streets.
Yeah.
What happened?
This kid was trying to pick up his younger siblings. His parents told him pick him up off some like street, but he went to a street that was named similar, and he knocked on the door, and then like some old ass white dude just popped him through the fucking screen
In the head.
in the head, and then shot him again after he fell to the ground.
Dang.
Yeah.
And then he went to the police station and was like, I just didn't want him coming around anymore. And it's like, that's
Gonna stand my ground.
I mean, it's amazing dude lived, but
Oh, he lived?
yeah, he lived.
Oh, man.
Bro, he
shot?
he went to he went while he was still bleeding. He went to the house across the street and told them, like, call the ambulance. I got shot.
man,
Yeah.
And
I mean-
and then he collapsed on their driveway. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't sue enough for that.
right.
That's right. Change the mood up on you. Y'all was in some
Now
whole
listen,
dog ain't moving.
I'm not calling for any violence or anything, but let's just say I hope nobody calls the ambulance on Old Man River if he turns out to be bleeding in his driveway.
Oh, he should be
Man.
going to butt pounding jail.
Nah, they were.
They're filing charges now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of that too, I hope nobody fucks with them because like there was I saw some shit on, was it KWCH? It might have been, but people was doxing him and shit. So it was like, oh yeah, this is his house. Oh yeah, this is his name. Everything was out there. So I'm like,
That's
shit.
rough.
There's
I mean, like it's fucked up what he did, but let the law handle that shit.
Let the justice system handle it.
Right, there's no way like you get away with shooting somebody in the fucking head.
Well, he was trespassing, and he was on the private property, and
Unless he was warned, like you get out of here, I'm bucking. Nah, it ain't happening.
Crazy thing about it though is like in this country, that's something that could literally change your life in a positive light for doing something like this. There's people out there like I know was it George Zimmerman sold the damn gun he shot Trayvon Martin with. And I'm sure he made quite a bit of money off
took a
of it
picture
there.
next to it.
Yeah, and it's just like who the fuck bought that? And why was that even allowed to be sold? That should have been stopped the instant it hit the internet.
He's at Comic-Con signing autographs.
Man.
The thing is about him selling his gun. The person that did the shooting in Tennessee or whatever, they're selling that gun too.
Wow.
Why?
I'm starting to think that this might be a thing that just happened.
What's the description?
I'm surprised Kyle Rittenhouse didn't sell his gun.
He
Right?
Nah,
I mean,
man.
he made enough money. They just gave it to him.
He praises that shit every day.
He probably sleeps with it. Man,
How does he fit it in there?
Stupid.
no, he finds a way.
One man.
There's a
and an
will.
AR-15.
I just can't quit you.
Good times. Good times.
It turns out the only shot he was seeing tonight was a cum shot.
The new
Kyle
Lifetime
Rittenhouse
special.
is the gun nut.
It's not a bad title. It's not a bad title.
Part 1.
3-part series.
The docu-series.
Coming to Netflix.
Oh God. Oh, 100%.
Be a TV show.
Netflix be glorifying murderers and rapists and kidnappers and
I'm
con
waiting.
artists.
I'm waiting for them to have like a BTK documentary.
I'm pretty sure there is one on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, it's
BTK?
probably It's probably called like blind torture, kill, or something. I don't know.
Right.
No, it's called You.
Listen.
Yeah.
That's Joe. Leave Joe alone.
That's
Not, not Sleepy Joe. That's Creepy Joe.
What's the difference?
Leave my
Oh
president
my god!
alone.
See, I like that about like Democrats or people that lean to the left or whatever the fuck. We can make fun of the person that's
Exactly.
on our side or whatever, and it's no problem. It's fucking fun. But man, you talk about Trumpito in any way, people ready to go to war. Well, no, that's not actually what he said because what he meant was.
Yeah, I saw a bumper sticker.
Neither of
today.
them should be in office anymore.
I saw a bumper sticker that said Trump 2024, and I was like, I bet he regrets that. I was like, wait, no, he doesn't.
I can't get
Yeah.
this glue off my damn car.
Yeah, you know they would vote for him if he actually got convicted and he got sent to like house arrest or whatever the fuck he is.
He'd probably get more votes that way.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's the political prisoner.
The man was absolutely correct.
I could shoot a man on Fifth Avenue and I'd not lose any voters.
Yo, what if Trump had the power to do like the Matrix, like fucking Agent Smith?
Just take over another body or something.
Could you handle a world where like fucking Trumps are like after you in the park like Neo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that'd be a lot lot of fun.
They call me Draco Donnie. No one gets away from me.
They wouldn't run very
What
fast.
if they all just hissed at you? I like that one clip of him hissing.
I am inevitable.
Just throw their wigs at you over and over again.
Did y'all see the cold open on Saturday Night Live for Easter where like Trump interrupted the Last Supper and he was comparing himself to Jesus? And it was like, we're a lot very similar. Like we've both been convicted of something that we've done. Or it was something crazy. And
I love that.
I hate that I love SNL so much now.
Oh yeah, it's better than what
Yeah.
it used to be.
From when?
Maybe a few years ago. Because like I will admit that like they did kind of like do nothing but Trump jokes for like a long time, and then now they're actually just doing other shit. Like I don't know if you saw the Pedro Pascal one when he was on there. One chick who was like cutting her steak. You see that shit?
I think I saw that one. Yeah,
'Cause she orders it like extra well done. And so, like, when she's cutting her steak, the fucking table is just like rocking and shit. So it's hilarious.
Nah, I didn't see that. Only thing that I watch from SNL, I mean, I'll watch a few of the clips that pop up, but one of the things that I actually like watching is Michael Che and I forgot the other guy.
Oh, yeah,
Joseph
Weekend
or
Update.
whatever.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
watching those. Those are actually
Yeah.
kind of funny. And kind of how they do it. I wonder if, like, who's writing the jokes or whatever.
No, they write each other's jokes.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, they write each
'cause
other's
I
jokes.
could tell like,
Yeah.
that's what they were doing. It's kind of how they deliver it and everything. Like when they were talking about like people stockpiling abortion pills, and they're like, Gavin Newsom's stockpiling them, this person's stockpiling them, and Michael Che. And I was like, okay, he didn't write that shit.
Yeah.
So that's funny. Yeah.
I hate that segment just because. Was it Colin? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Colin
Yeah.
Jost.
Every time I see him, I'm just like, this motherfucker's married to Scarlett Johansson.
Has a
How?
baby behind
How?
him. Yep.
Baby faced. I don't get it.
It's something about working on SNL that just give you the juice.
It do.
You do. You must be packing.
Keenan put it in his cheeks.
That's how you get on the show. Lauren Michaels, he just like dropped them draws.
Whip it out.
Yep.
That's how much of the cast they've let go though in like recent years. Like
They must
so
have
many
shrunk.
of them are different people. Like now, like they just replaced them.
It got cold out, man.
Like Keenan Thompson's been on there for so long.
Man,
He just walks through.
He ain't going nowhere. He's gonna own SNL.
No.
he could.
After Good Burger gets an F grade,
Yeah, it won't. It won't.
yes, it
Good
will.
Burger is gonna be like cinema. It's gonna be like compared to Casablanca.
So it's
It's gonna be like Godfather 2 levels of greatness.
Just give it time. The movie's gonna come out, and I bet it's gonna be good. But then we're gonna have to cancel Keenan because we're gonna find out he just done did something just wild
mess up
and
the
way off to
bag.
the right.
Yep.
Mr. Jonathan Majors.
Actually, you know
It's
what?
gonna be Kel.
Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna
It's
be
gonna
Kel
be Kel.
because Kel has so much more to gain.
True.
He just fuck it up.
Did y'all hear they might be recasting Jonathan Majors in the Marvel movie?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, man. Then Marvel don't want to take no chances.
damn.
I mean, it kind of works out because Kane, you know, he got different variants, but
You say Kane?
Kane the Conqueror.
So you say Kane.
Yeah.
Kane.
Just like I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if Nah, but I'm like, this man was shaping up to be like, new Denzel type, and now his shit's just going all to the wind.
Like, you want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, you don't want to side with an abuser and whatnot.
Like, when I was reading kind of what happened there, I saw that the woman that they supposedly said he got in an altercation with was like, oh, nobody called the police. It was my fault. I reached for his phone. I'm like, okay, that does sound a bit like somebody who is used to being abused. I'm like, it was my fault. I reached for his phone. That don't justify getting your ass whooped now. Like,
I mean, no, I'm sorry. I'm just joking.
Stay off my burner account.
Joking.
Equal lefts and rights.
But
you ain't living that shit down.
I just hate it for him there, man. Like, he was doing so well, and I truly hope that we find that none of it even happened, because I like him, truthfully.
I think he's pretty cool too, but Marvel can't take that chance. Well, Disney can't take that chance.
Marvel could.
Yeah.
Like,
Fox is Marvel.
He needed some grit to him.
Man, how long was Robert Downey Jr. a cokehead?
That was before.
He's changed now.
That was before his Burger King baptism. Man.
He's a different man.
Oh,
but it fit the character so well, so maybe this does work into Kang's shit.
Kang is a menace.
That would be crazy. This is all a marketing ploy.
Watch. Now, Jonathan Majors will become Killmonger, and Michael B. Jordan is now Kang. There's a swap.
It was like, and then Disney plays it off. He was like, no, they've always been those characters. You guys are just racist. You can't tell black people apart.
The timeline was changed.
If they do recast him, I have a feeling there's going to be a scene where, or they should do a scene where Ant-Man's like, no, that's not the Kang I fought. And they're like, what do you mean? And it's like, there has to be that scene, but they're all going to act like nothing happened. Like, it's going to be Rhodey all over again. Like, no one pointed out Terrence Howard got switched out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be that all over.
It's like, if they can play into it, they should.
Yeah, they should.
Because then it's just like, in universe, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's different Kang variants. They should definitely.
You're the same person. You're just a different. Well, okay, fine.
They really dropped the ball on that one, because we missed the Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Oh God. We were right there. It was like one other movie.
There's still hope for Terrence Howard if he doesn't retire, because the Secret Wars, they got to have multiple war machines. They have to have multiple war machines. He has to come out. Like, hey, man.
You know what'd be so funny is, what if like he was an alternate universe Rhodey, right? Yeah. But he wasn't in the suit, and he pointed at one and was like, next time.
That's what altered the future.
It is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, if there are actors that are in the MCU and they're sort of getting close to their contract being up, and they want to get out, that really is the best way to kind of see who the people like more. Like, if you did have, like, 3 Spider-Man or whatever, and, Tom's pretty much ready to quit, and then you have, like, whoever the fuck we were talking about last time, dude shows up and he can pretty much become Miles Morales. And then it's like, hey, well, we like this guy, so roll with it. It kind of works out perfectly.
What if they recast... Oh, my bad.
No, I'm good.
What if they recast Kang as Carl Weathers?
What is it with you and Carl Weathers?
I don't know, man.
He's a good guy. You get a shirt.
I don't know.
I'm just say dad.
He's uncancelable.
Yet.
I got the perfect Kang. I still can never say his name, but old boy from Get Out. And yes,
he's already in the MCU.
Well, he's in as like a minor character.
He was in Black Panther.
Who was he?
He was Black Panther's he was like
the one who betrayed.
T'Challa dead. We can say he dead too. Like, just leave it be.
Literally, everybody's been in the MCU by now, except for Nicolas Cage.
Nah, man, just
it was Ghost Rider.
He wasn't MCU though.
Right. No, he's right. He was
in MCU.
Nah, he's right.
Nah, man. If we're doing Ghost Rider, it's got to be Keanu Reeves or something like that. Yeah.
Man.
I hear he's potentially about to get in some trouble now.
Wait,
they come after Reeves now.
Wait,
they better not.
Well, he got caught doing some appropriate things.
What did he do?
I don't know, but I saw an article.
When he picked, not tip. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, I just watched all the John Wick movies.
Yeah.
Were
they getting progressively better or worse?
They're good. They're pretty good. I really enjoy them. No, they don't get worse. They don't get worse because they just pick up the action. Like, they keep getting.
Yeah, you know,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in my John Wick pajamas. Headshot.
Wait, okay. So then, which is better, Fast and Furious or John Wick?
They're two different genres.
It doesn't matter.
It's two different
You got to
genres.
compare them together.
What do you mean?
Which is better series?
You're making me compare as if they're both bad series, which they're not. They're both amazing series, but
one is bad.
I just got around to John Wick and I was like, these are good movies.
No, it is. I haven't watched the recent one, the newest one.
The fourth one?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the fourth one because the third one, you know, it leaves a big cliffhanger. Well, not really
Wait a minute.
cliffhanger, a
I thought you said you saw them
continuation.
all. You said you mean 1 through 3, right?
Yeah, I saw 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, the
There
fourth one.
was something about the third one that I wasn't really a fan of.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Huh?
I'm
not gonna say it, but you know, like the main peoples and whatnot. But
He's just too good. Like he's like headshot.
I mean,
But he is the Baba Yaga.
Sound like a hater though.
I'm not
hating.
I hop back on Warzone 2.0.
The same people
I'm nasty.
Let's do it, man.
Nasty.
Together,
that say that
we'll
video
lobby.
games make kids
Oh yeah.
the same ones that make kids to watch John Wick.
That's true. But you know what else makes kids violent though?
What's that?
Commercial breaks. So we're gonna be back here in just a moment. Guess who's back? Back again.
Man, that reminds me of summertime Sammy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy times, man.
Man, I remember I was trying to do some mushrooms with you.
We still can.
Let's do it.
We still can.
'Cause these jerks aren't gonna try it.
I was just thinking, like, the 2 months that I dabbled with cocaine,
Yeah.
like, I don't think I ever had a problem, but there was,
That's what addicts say.
I don't think I had a problem.
You're still
But,
wearing sunglasses.
but like, if I was
This whole
out,
time his eyes are bloodshot.
if I was out doing something, I'd have like a little, have this little container, and I had a little bit of coke in my pocket, so I could just be walking around, hand in my pocket, and then I just reach up and do that.
No, you did that a lot that year.
The way you said that is, you made it sound like you got you're Dale Gribble and got pocket sand or something.
If Cocaine Bear ever came up to me,
Oh shit.
You know, it's funny that you bring up coke there. I saw a meme recently that said whoever said crack kills lied because I've been seeing the same crackheads. And I was like, that is the fucking truth. They are resilient.
I'm a survivor.
Exactly. They gonna survive nuclear wars.
While we're on memes and everything pertaining to the powder people, it was pretty much talking about how like in 2 days,
The rock people, man. It's the rock people.
the rock and powder people, how they pretty much won, you know, the holiday because nobody even talks about 420 anymore. Like, when's the last time you seen a post like, "Oh, it's coming up, man, 420"?
Because we all found
Like,
out that it's Hitler's birthday.
I think yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Pixar didn't have it.
Because for whatever reason, Killer Mike, like every day at 420, he'll just fucking blaze up and be like, "Happy 420."
I'm like,
Well, yeah. But for the most part,
Yeah.
on
No, I
people's
understand.
feeds, you don't see it anymore.
It's because it's like a regular thing now. Like everyone smokes now.
Yeah,
So
with
it's
it. Yeah, I was gonna say with it being like legalized in a lot of states.
Yeah,
it's
except
not
for this
such a
one.
yeah. I mean, we're
but-
gonna be the last.
Of course. Alaska's gonna get it. Actually, Alaska does have it. I'm pretty sure. It's depressing over there.
they better as cold as it
Yeah,
is. They
it's
shouldn't
like-
deprive them people of anything.
Exactly. We're definitely gonna be the last state. But yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, when we're talking about states, wild shit happening. There was some chick in Alabama. Or
Yeah.
was it Mississippi? Am I quickly? Let's see. She did fuck a family member in Mississippi. So her name is Denise Frazier.
Hey,
Nice
first and last name.
You said-
Damn.
You said the first and last name.
Sam looking her up right now.
Look, she basically fucked her dog, and she's getting arrested for it. I guess she put the shit online. I didn't go see it because, you know, I'm not a creep.
Not her dog.
Yeah, she fucked her dog, man.
That's,
Did the dog want it though?
The dog always wants it.
Okay.
Dogs know how to consent.
If it's like consent, then like what are we really arguing right now?
We're not arguing. We're just
It's-
talking about people in weird state or
it's the-
weird people.
Is the fact she put it online. No one would bat an eye if it wasn't online.
she's gonna get a prison tattoo, and it's gonna be on her fucking cheek. It's gonna say Scooby Snack.
Exactly.
That's Bowser's bitch.
Gonna be a Scooby snack around her pussy.
What kind of dog was it?
I don't know. I didn't read that far into it. I don't think they even named it, but
This guy. That was funny.
Crotchweiler.
no, man.
How do you
those
as a woman, how do you have sex with a dog? Like, how do you force it? Like, what do you do?
You gotta put peanut butter.
See,
Yeah, like, what do you do?
You can do that, but have you seen those Borzoi dogs or whatever?
No.
The long nosed dogs.
Oh God.
Wait a minute.
That's fucking foul.
like Kyle said, because I've been sitting over here. I'm like, I don't know if I'm more upset that I know this information now or that I'm trying to figure out how she did it.
Yeah, I'm over here just like, how do you, like, it'd be different if the dog did her, but like, how do you just, like, was she like bent over and like,
I would have
she's like, this is yours.
Yeah.
You can have it. Come here, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I figured, but
She was calling that doggy daddy.
it'd be different if it was like a dude does a dog, but a woman does a dog.
Hey, man. It's not cheating. It's her dog.
It is her dog. You're right. I don't see what the
God
problem
gave
is.
us command over the animal.
Where does it say in the Bible you can't have sex with a dog?
Listen, it was her emotional support animal, okay? She needed some support.
It's in Philippians chapter.
Man. Thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not kill or steal, and thou shalt not fuck your dog. You fucking weirdo.
Guy was a sailor.
Bitch, like, just stop it.
Well, since we're still on the topic of states, y'all see what's happening in Florida? Besides that,
Of the many things that's happening in Florida.
Yeah, like you gotta be more.
That down.
so Ron DeSantis,
Sanctimonious.
he Meatball Run, Big Rhonda. He threatened to build a prison next to Disney World.
Why?
Because they're beefing.
Yeah, because they're beefing.
They are hella beefing.
Oh my!
Yeah, hold
Watch
on.
when that blue.
Like a Bob's Burger.
Never mind. It turns out it was all on the up and up.
Okay.
It wasn't bestiality. It was just a dog fucking a giraffe. That's all.
Don't you want a dog rap?
What's sanctimonious?
So Meatball Ron, he threatened to build a prison next to Disney World. And, you know, Meatball Ron's on his whole we gotta kill all the gay people thing.
Right.
So Disney just announced that they're hosting their first ever like Pride After Dark at Disneyland. It's gonna take place in June.
Wait, at noon?
In June.
Oh man.
After dark.
That's rough.
Y'all know about like all of the shit that they like how fucking Disney just fleeced them, right?
Yeah.
That shit is wild. I think that's fucking hilarious. Like I still hate Disney, don't get me wrong, but but that shit was
They
funny.
own us.
The Miss Green Mouse Couture. We gotta take care of somebody now.
You'll never catch me.
Why is that a threat though? A threat to build a prison next to Disney World.
I mean, it might like make people less inclined to go to Disney World.
The prison inmates are gonna be lifting weights, looking at the happiest place on earth. Just enjoying
Damn.
it.
Trash at the park.
Damn, just imagine though. Imagine if you were prison in that prison, right? Or a prisoner, and like you hear everybody just having a good time out there. Just, you see people on rides and shit, and like you're looking out your window and you see like fucking like fireworks and shit going off in the back.
That sounds like a good
I've
jail.
experienced that though.
Yeah.
It was back in elementary school when you're out during recess and everything, and everybody's playing, and you get in trouble, and you got to go stand on the wall.
And
you sit there and watch everybody play.
Snot nose kid.
Coolest rock ever. Come see it. Man, I've been there.
God, Michael Jackson's here.
Nah, that's all a setup.
I hope I didn't miss any of you kids.
They're gonna make them prisoners make all the Disney products, and it's gonna be cheap
You
labor.
already know.
They're gonna have fucking people on work release dressed up as Goofy.
There's gonna be that one prisoner just digging a tunnel to lead into the Disney tunnel, and he's gonna be walking around as a mannequin.
Costume.
It's gonna, he's gonna dig out of like the hole and whatnot, and Mickey's gonna be sitting there. Oh, you fucked up, bro.
Oh no!
I can't go back to prison.
No, honestly, I wouldn't be mad at that if I was a prisoner over there, though. Because it could be worse. You could be in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I mean,
I'd be like, hey, you get to hear all the Disney tunes every day. You know, why not?
Could be in that plantation prison.
I mean, yeah. I want to go there. Be right next to Disney.
That's like you hear the same songs every day. It's like hearing Easy Street.
And that's a problem.
Well, not for you, but
I remember Cheesy Street. Sorry, that's inside baseball, but
man. Inside baseball is inside baseball now.
What does that even mean?
I caught a conspiracy this week. So I found out that there was a farm in Texas where there was an explosion and no one died, but 18,000 plus cattle were burned to death.
yeah.
And I
That
find
smell
that,
good.
man, brisket smoking gone wrong. But here's the conspiracy. Now, tell me, why did that happen when there is a show called Beef trending on Netflix right now? Hey, stay
Market it,
woke.
man. Gotta market. Shoot, you're doing it wrong.
I do need to watch that show.
Why not?
I heard it was good. People,
Yeah.
I'm like, it sounds good.
Yeah.
So it's just
I
like,
saw a clip on TikTok. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, one of our friends is in that movie too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, man.
So racist.
I don't know. She literally looks like her. But yeah.
You guys catch Coachella over the weekend?
Hell no.
Oh,
Actually, didn't they wasn't Cuddy there?
no.
Who was it? It was it that got their like set because it was like getting close to curfew.
Oh
So-
no, Frank Ocean.
Yeah, it's Frank Ocean.
He hates his fans. They was streaming Coachella like the whole weekend, and then when it got to Frank Ocean, YouTube had to send out a tweet talking about you can't stream Frank Ocean's performance. You got to go to this link because Frank Ocean's like, nah, man, you got to be here to see me perform.
Man,
And he
that's
just
some old
performed a whole
bullshit.
bunch of his old joints and teased a new album, but he doesn't really have nothing coming anytime soon. But I don't get Frank Ocean fans. Like, he doesn't like his fans, clearly.
I
I
mean,
don't know what that is, but
it's a butterfly.
yeah. I watched Coachella. It's cool.
I have no desire to go to any of those concerts and whatnot. It's
I
all
don't
them
wanna go.
hot ass fucking
Chicks out there.
yeah. Nothing like Gertrude.
Yeah.
Griselda.
glands don't work no more.
That's how I like it. That's,
Do you get it in with the MAGA hat on or off?
I like it on. You know, turn to the back.
It's like banging under a Confederate flag.
I didn't put it in the other group chat, but there was a so I was coming from like south side of the city, and then there's this one store that has like a bunch of flags and whatnot, and
You said flags?
yeah, flags.
Oh, okay.
But it had a bunch of flags in there, and I'm looking at them, and I see an American flag. I'm like, yeah, okay. I see a pride flag. I'm like, And then I see a Confederate flag right next to it. So I was like, they the most confused motherfuckers. Like, they don't know. They do not know their client.
No, they literally accept everyone. They love everyone. That is love right there. You can't knock that.
Nah, man, they got to be at
Love for
war.
money.
No.
I mean, that's really what it is. I think it was now upon further inspection, I think it is a store that actually sells flags. So
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Came in there with your old liberal ways. Like, this is wrong. Who do you guys think you are promoting?
I'm canceling all of you.
I don't care. If I move to Alabama, I'm opening up the best white sheet shop. I'm gonna, this is 100%.
They gonna be looking at you
Egyptian
like
cotton. Yeah.
My stuff.
you didn't put smallpox in it, did you?
Nah, it's all good.
You want to see some stuff like that? You go to Branson, Missouri. Every gift shop you go into, all you gonna see is American flags, Confederate flags, just all that shit. Trump 2024, 2028 flags.
They got like a Biden bin. Everything looks like it's all tattered and shit.
You can name your shop Kyle's Cool Cloths.
Got a little wink on it.
It writes itself, you know, and lumber. No.
And lumber, yeah.
Get caught up. He'll lowercase the last K.
Yeah.
The KKK.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good shop.
Kyle's gonna sell his house tomorrow.
You spell neighbor with a capital N, right? Don't let your neighbor cross you. Oh no.
Nah, while we were talking about, Coachellas and all that jazz, did you guys see the Riverfest lineup?
Oh man,
Fuck,
yeah.
I forgot that shit existed.
We got to explain to the new listeners what Riverfest is. So
Riverfest?
Right.
Riverfest is Wichita's Coachella. All right.
Yes, I was gonna say Burning Man, but all right.
It's like the worst version of a state fair.
No, our state fair is a worse version of a state fair.
At least state fairs have fried foods and rides.
You're right.
All we get is fucking
Funnel cake.
Wayne Newton or some shit.
Expensive ass drumsticks.
Anyways,
What's the lineup looking like this year?
trash, of course.
Oh, of course. Like trash.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
hold
trash
on.
is
Hold
performing.
on.
There's a few that
It's
are in
gonna be-
there.
There's one big name.
T-Bizzle.
There was one big
Johnny
name
Five. Johnny
in that
Craze.
lineup, and it isn't me. It
Look.
wasn't me.
You know, starts off Friday, June 2nd. We
Okay.
have Cash Hollister
Hey,
with DJ Carbon.
the local guys.
Featuring Shaggy.
Yeah.
No shit.
Featuring Shaggy.
Featuring Shaggy.
Featuring Shaggy.
On the list.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Cash Hollister, Carbon, Shaggy. Not Shaggy on top. It literally looks like it is
He's like,
featuring
Shaggy
Shaggy.
is always on top.
Wait. Is this list in alphabet? No, it can't be.
No,
'Cause-
I'm telling you, that's what it looks like.
Oh
We
man,
need to
Wichita
tell.
is so full of themselves.
We need to tell Carbon to let me do a track.
Guys,
Just
good luck.
one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, good luck.
Nah,
I got a friend.
It's gonna be the one he listens to.
Now the next one is, I don't know, Reed Houghton, Wildorado, Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors. Like, who are these people?
You don't know Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors.
You know the sad
Boy,
thing
they was
is-
around during Prohibition.
It's Sunday the 4th or
You
whatever.
know, the crazy thing is there are going to be so many Shaggy fans all of a sudden. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
Mr. Boombastic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, name 3 songs.
That's
oh,
all
wait,
I
Mr.
can.
Boombastic?
He's gonna do like
This isn't Biggie Cheese.
Where's
Scooby
me and
Doo?
Rhea were just like, which songs does he have? There's
Yeah,
Angel.
it wasn't me. Yeah,
There's
Angel.
Football,
And-
and it wasn't me.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's all he's gonna do.
He's in the thong song too.
He's gonna do the remixes.
He doesn't sing the thong song.
That's not him.
Oh, that's Cisco. Oh,
Cisco, bro.
Yeah. Now there was a surprise person on there. This is going to be Thursday, June 8th. They have XV.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw
hey,
that.
we know
Shout
that
out
guy.
to XB for
Shout
the,
out.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell XV to let me hop on.
Other than that, I have no idea who these people are. And like usual, I'll probably not go.
Yeah.
Well,
don't
you know,
wanna
we
see
probably should though.
Nah,
We
well,
probably
yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know, set up a little table.
Support me.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, for the parade, but that's different.
Yo, let's get like some fucking Walmart scooters and then
Big
fucking.
bug by your drink, dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gone now.
Getting banned from Riverfest this year. We
Yeah,
gotta
you know
go.
what? That might be the goal. Get banned for just for this year though.
Wait a minute, you guys aren't supposed to be here. There's like a sign that says all our faces on it. Do not let them in.
But you don't have to worry about any of that right now, listeners. That's coming in June, so we have plenty of time to plan.
See,
and if
you-
you're out of state, then why don't you hop on the caravan and head
Yeah.
on up or down here?
Get your tickets now.
It's not
'cause they're
worth
going
it.
fast.
Don't
What is
tell
it,
them
like-
it's not worth it. They
like-
can come visit us for once.
$5.
That's the way this
I
relationship
bet you they
works.
raised the price.
Yeah.
You can't drive that.
Nope.
Or you can.
Like a bird that flew through.
That's what happens when the podcast outside.
Yeah, man. This is, I don't want to do this in the wild no more.
This Batman just flew by.
What a wild things are.
That's the podpq.
Festivals and stuff there. Do y'all see that they got the documentary for Freaknik Coming out.
Somebody's about to be exposed.
A
Yo.
lot of people about to be exposed. A whole lot of pastors about to be asked to step down.
How mad would you be if you did find out that you were conceived at Freaknik?
Hey, I'm on TV.
That's
my mama.
Hey, I'm on
Go,
TV.
mama.
I
Go,
exist.
mama. Oh no, mama.
That's my mama in the twerk contest.
Man, the crazy thing
Song
is,
made out of Twizzlers.
the crazy thing is it's not that bad. I mean, people do the exact same shit today. And
Yeah, right.
People are filming it themselves and putting it up there.
Yeah.
Y'all saw the Kodak Black concert where girl
I
was
saw
twerking it and the cootie cat came
Yeah.
and fell open.
She aired that shit out.
I was like,
You had to rewind that shit.
wait a minute, what?
Had to pause it at that right moment.
So that's what it looked like.
Kyle hit that AB loop on the fucking.
It's wild up there.
Where?
Like I don't, that's what goes on at Kodak Black concerts, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna start going to Kodak Black concert.
Nah, not for that.
Wait, why not?
I don't know.
Come on, man. You know you wanted it.
Nah. It look like it smell.
It might.
The concert smell.
So good.
Nah, man, you don't want to go to Kodak Black.
Why not?
I'm gonna go to Canon White.
Stupid. I'll be here all week.
There's gonna be a camera nerd like, I get that joke.
See, now let's give me a business idea over here. I'm gonna start up an OnlyFans called Concert, and it's me going to the wildest concerts and just showing all the that you see people popping it out there.
But then at a certain point, when you get a big enough name, then you can just go to a concert and then be like, I want to be on concert. Well, hold on.
See, I'll be the new Girls Gone Wild.
You'll be the new Bang Bus. Hey. Concert coochie.
There you go.
I don't know about that.
But then you make it even better. Then you put it like an OnlyFans kind of thing, so you get paid to see, like for people to see concert cooch.
Exactly.
It's like, you know, you can go online and watch porn all day, but it's like when you see like titties and coochie where it's not supposed to be.
Yeah,
you might
forbidden fruit.
Might be. Yeah.
Suddenly it's like it's just better.
It's like finding like, you know, shit like that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like you go to the grocery store and you ask the clerk to get the lobsters, but you want the ones at the bottom of the tank, so he has to reach really deep in there.
Yeah. The one you weren't supposed to get.
Lobsters ain't even ready yet.
The ones they throw away.
Yeah.
I believe it. Shit.
What you do is you go to the lobster tank, you get the smallest lobster, and then you feed it a whole bunch of food. So like you basically pay for a 1 pound lobster, but when you eat it, you're paying for like a 20-pound lobster.
What do you get, some like lobster kibble or something like that?
Nah, man, you just feed it like hamburgers and stuff.
Okay.
This is a nasty ass tasting
What you
lobster.
think I'm about to do with these leftovers?
Tastes like a fucking Wendy's grill or something like that.
Why does lobster taste like all those cows that got lit on fire?
Smoky.
I'm not gonna take credit for that. That was a Simpsons joke. Because then Homer gave the lobster a hot bath. Ended up cooking it.
Man.
That was good Simpsons.
Yeah, back when Simpsons was good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now it's just mediocre.
Now, right? So I was at work the other day, actually working at the office, and I went down a Michael Jackson like rabbit hole. I was watching a whole bunch of Michael Jackson videos.
Did you see the stuff with Dave? The stuff with Dave?
Nah.
We'll continue. Never mind.
But I was like, Michael Jackson was really into like cinematic music videos.
Yeah.
And it made me think of an idea. I was like, we should really do like a live stream of us just watching Michael Jackson music videos, because there's so much like stuff we could just like point out and see. Like every video either has him fighting somebody or chasing after a girl or doing both at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's pretty wild.
Remember the time. It was basically him fighting and then
Exactly. And cheating on the queen or having an affair with the queen or whatever.
It was bold.
Africa or something. Yeah, I don't know. Eddie Murphy was the king or something like that.
How you feel? Man, I would just be mad.
I don't know.
You come into my castle.
Yeah.
You steal my woman.
And then you turn into sand.
Yeah.
And your slave, one of your servants is Magic Johnson with his big old feet.
Nah, man. I don't know why I was thinking about it the other day, but it was like the reign of Michael Jackson was like coming up on, or I mean, Drake is starting to come up on that timeline, right? Because you know it was like from it was like the early 70s when Jackson 5 was doing their thing.
I think so. I don't know.
And then like 10 years later, that's when he was in that bad era.
Yeah.
And he didn't like really fizzle out until like the early 2000s.
Of course.
So he had a good 30 years.
Michael didn't fizzle out till all them accusations the second time came out.
That's when he started to kind of like phase out. But and Drake, he's already got the accusations with them young girls and shit. He's going the path. He's going the path of Mike.
Drake.
Yeah, man.
Drake.
Didn't he like release a new song with, like Kim Kardashian on it or something like that?
Yeah. He's just
He
antagonizing
fucking with
Kanye.
Kanye. Yeah.
No. Daddy Drake said it wasn't a diss track though.
It's not. It's a confession of his love.
For Kim?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he has to let everybody know?
He's bold.
He's got to let everybody know.
Nah, man.
He's bold.
See, he gonna
He put the fucking. It's the best clip of Kim Kardashian ever, dude.
Which one?
It's the best. She's at like some interview and she's talking to the fucking lady, and she's like, "I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy." And then the interviewer's like, "Okay, that's." she's like, "That's fair." And she's like, "Remember that." And she's like, "You didn't come this far just to come this far." She said, "Yep." I saw it on the internet. That's such a Kim Kardashian thing to say.
She probably thought that she was just like speaking some words.
She was like admitted that she saw it on the internet. She's so real for that.
Oh shit!
Probably saw it on like Instagram or some shit. It was some advertisement for pillows for white moms.
Specifically,
yeah. I didn't come this far just to come this far. Pillows for her.
It was right next to the Live, Laugh, Love wall mount. You already know.
Shit.
Always live, laugh, love, but never love, laugh, live.
You know, those live, love, laugh is the, you know how all of us have had that auntie that had that one lamp or the table or mirror that had the leopards on it with the pyramids. Live, love, laugh is that for our generation.
Yeah.
No, live, laugh, love for our generation is all poo-poo times are pee-pee times, but not all pee-pee times are poo-poo times.
Facts. That's in my bathroom.
I believe that.
Letting y'all know.
100%
Just letting y'all know, you know.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
It's a good episode.
Yeah, man.
But sun's going down.
Right.
I think it's about time for us to mosey on out of here.
It gets dangerous in these streets.
There's wolves out here and coyotes.
At least a possum.
We'd be lucky to not see a honey badger.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been the All Points Podcast. You're tuned in with the Freshest Crew. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. You know, we need to do some more live streams, but we'll get to that. Other than that, you know, how's that Two Fat Ninjas podcast going?
Doing good, man. We just hit 100 plays today, and so I'm like ecstatic about that.
Hey, see?
We out here doing our thing, man. It's been fun. It's been really great. I've just been brainstorming on what more we could do. I'm hoping at some point in the future we have a Two Fat Ninjas and All Points collab happen here soon.
Just talk to our agents.
We'll do. I'll send them some over well done brisket.
There you go.
It's on discount.
But yeah, this has been the All Points Podcast. I go by the name of A2, Jonathan the Grape.
I'm Kyle.
I was confused. I was like, wait, what? And this is Kyle. We got a lot of new cool stuff coming soon. Be ready.
All right. And we
are
out of here.
Peace.